Hey, I really like you, Ray. What shall we do today? Tell me more, cause I don't know what to say. Yeah, I know there'll be other decks to play, but only want you, that's true. Cause I really wanna play a Master Duel with you. Hey everybody, we're back to more gameplay this season. I'm still kind of hard stuck in plat, but that's okay. We're close to hitting the rank up to D5 or whatever it is now. Of course, leave a like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. And if you haven't heard already, this meta sucks, as you'll see in this video. I'm running my own meta. We're making a Sky Striker tournament, the King of Simps tournament. So, of course, please fill out the form down below to enter this free tournament. If you win, you'll get a free Sky Striker deck, as you can see here. If you're wondering what's in it, it comes with basically every striker card, and of course some staples that I have lying around, and I bought it using my own money, of course. That's just Cyclones, Imperms, Ashes, Veilers, all that fun stuff, and so forth. But yes, comes with full extra deck, of course, right? Please fill out the form down below to join this free tournament. You have to use Sky Striker, of course, see the rules, go to Discord, and then of course good luck. So yeah, and of course if you have viewer replays you want to send me, as I'm still doing that as well, you'll get a free sticker if yours gets selected. So fill out that form as well. Got a lot of things to fill out, I know, it's past tax season, but here we go. We got Dank Crow, Ghost Belly, and Gag, Afterburners, Linkage. This is a rank up match for them, so you can see why they're gonna play hardcore. So we see duality. Ooh, the lights are going crazy left and right. Yeah, it's my new setup because I didn't pay the electricity bill. I'm kidding. We're playing duality, blah blah blah. So here we go. Probably Floowandereeze, huh? Yeah, D fissure. That means our ghost spell says no. Well, we can still activate ghost spell, I guess, but that's probably useless against this deck. Alright, DD Crow's not gonna do anything. We don't want to do that, so they D-ship the rest, right? But I mean, Big Boy Penguin. Floowandereeze. And I gotta lie, probably Floowandereeze is my most hated deck of all time. No joke, because it says no to maxi. It's basically just special summoning, but Konami said no, it doesn't count. Bam, it's normal summoning. You know, and they just basically play on your turn. There's so much free, empty advantage, but every card is technically a starter card. People say like Floowandereeze bricks all the time, Kevin, but I've never seen that happen. Maybe you just play bad players. Here we go, Trap. We know what that is. I think that's gonna normal summons and stuff. So we draw Rhoda. Of course, you Rhoda first to see if we get the Ash out of the way. They don't have an Ash. And now we'll activate a guy. We'll see what happens. Anything? We're gonna chain linkage. That's fine, because we want a 3 spell card advantage so we can pop their trap so they can't activate it. And if they do, so be it. Right. You're gonna chain trap, sure. However, we're very lucky that we opened the out, because now you can negate it with Widow Anchor, so the effect stops. So now they can't normal summon, or they're gonna special summon again, right? And now we can activate that to pop Big Boy Penguin. Which back row do you pop? This probably does nothing to us, honestly. It just means our hand traps are kind of useless, but at the same time, all of our hand traps are probably useless against Floowandereeze, aside Veiler, which we don't play, right? So the only options you really have is the Tribute one and Map. Which one's more important? Probably Map, because now if they have another level 1 starter card, they're forced to summon it, and then we could probably negate it again, right? Instead of having double normal summon. So that's why you hit Map instead of this. If they have another monster that can tribute ours, so be it. Right? We go into red, add back our guy, because it looks like we can. I'm pretty sure Floowandereeze doesn't play any hand traps aside from E-Fissure. Maybe Maxi, if they're good. Now you're probably wondering again, Kevin, why did you search for Widow Anchor? Why did you not search for you know, multi-roll or something so you can reset and Sudoku shuffle and all that jazz? I have a feeling there's gonna be something stupid like Harpy's Feather Duster or some garbage like that, and we're gonna get blown out for both of them, right? So that's why. Battle, attack, there's no reason not to. We don't want to leave it up. Now they're down to like 2 cards. One card basically does nothing. The other card, we know they have a level 1, I believe, in their hand. So we search Horny Drones for follow-up for the next turn in case they somehow draw Map. Because out of all the other cards you can search, remember that Shark Cannon does nothing against them. They don't even have a monster, so you can't even use it. Multi-roll, not going to help advance our game state. Sure, we have Ray, so there's no reason for us to search for Hornet drones, but at the same time, remember map exists. Map is so annoying. It's so annoying. I believe it's still at 2, so they draw another one, they activate map, they pop off. We normal summon, they probably get rid of this, and then that's probably it for us. Right? Very bad. No bueno. Here we go. You just top deck the extravagance. Game sucks sometimes, see? Toucan. You have to negate it. Now, which one do you use? You know, spoilers, you use Imperm. Why? So it also shuts off this card. Remember defissure? Doesn't really matter to us, that's fine. And then Widow Anchor, we want to save for, say, our turn. Oh, we need to steal like a big boy monster. Like, if they somehow play through this and make Big Boy Penguin, we can, you know, get rid of it. So that's why we do this. We also negate to this so they can't normal summon Uno Mas. And also, they can't reshuffle cards if they, you know, happen to break, which I'm pretty sure they did. So they said another one. What could it be? Probably another trap, something stupid like that. We draw Max Scope, completely useless. Enter to Red Ray, have back and guide, do our thing. What do you search for now? Oh, my neighbor's nuts. You can probably search for another Afterburners, which I choose to do. You search for a horn, multi-roll as well. It's fine. Pop, pop, pop. Which one you pop? Pop the back row, which turns out to be a Book of Moon. That's completely fine. Now we can do more damage, because why not? Right, Ray gets sent to the banish zone, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Going to Phoenix. Well, Kevin, why are you doing all this? Why? Because now we know they're down to basically what, Elegant, right? The tiny penguin, tiny bird. Yeah, Elegant. They have in hand. We know for sure they have that in hand. And that's also annoying, and we don't want to do anything stupid, right? So get rid of this card too, so they can't reshuffle back. They're Elegant and maybe top deck something stupid, so that's why. That's why not. We have Hornet drones and all that. Maxi is gonna do nothing for us. That's fine, just pass turn. We have the out. And now either they draw Harpies, Copy Cyclone, which I'm sure they don't play or anything like that. So just steal it. Probably it. Here we go. Now we know they have Elegant. 2 mystery cards. If they said anything, it's probably trap. And it just quits. Feels bad, man. Stay in plat. I'm kidding. But yes, I have a Burning Hatred for Floowandereeze. It's such a stupid deck. I can't believe it exists. Anyways, on to the next one. More tiers. Hey, we return. I have a hypothetical question. Are there tier players who just decide to stay in like plat and lower ranks just to clown on people? Like, you know, easy wins for some reason? Like, why? They're gonna pop off. We all know what it does, right? We know what it does. This is one of the points in the gate. Might as well. Right? That's an option. But we're just gonna dank and throw them. That's okay. Then you still make the rank 4. And still pop off, but that's okay. You know, like I always said, in formats like this, there's plenty of things to do. Zelda, hypothetically of course, is very, very good. You guys hype for that? At time of this recording, I believe it comes out tomorrow. So, I'll go get my copy, I guess. But yeah, it's a very hypothetically good game. If I hypothetically could play it. You know, spoilers, spoiler alert. For those of you who haven't played the first one, it's technically a sequel, right? But in the end of the first one, get this, Link, he beats the bad guy. I know, much wow. Can't believe you spoiled that, Kevin. Unlike, unsubscribe. How dare you spoil what happens in the first Breath of the Wild, whatever game. But the second one obviously is a lot more interesting. And plus they fixed a lot of the things that annoyed the crap out of me. Cause I'll admit it, I'm a Sony fanboy. I'll give them props, it's a good game. Anyways, what do? Well, you immediately go to battle phase and then evenly match them, because if they have the shuffler, you know, the eternity barrier, then they have it. If they don't, that's fine, right? It's all good. I know I had the option of say I kaiju this, so it shuts it off completely. However, if I did that, I'm pretty sure that will make them Sprite Elf chain to yeah, Merly's gonna pop off, blah blah blah. That's no bueno. So they have it, they have it. Cool. All good with me. We had Havnus. Havnus gonna proc. Using that and that. And they make Peliplan Jagustapedia, sure. That doesn't matter to me. that gets Kaiju, of course, so they can't resummon Merly. We're gonna pop this and that back row. Well, we can't pop the back row, but anyways, we don't want to pop back row for Tearlaments at all anyways, because remember, if it's Sully, they can just search. If it's Meta Noise, which I'm pretty sure most people don't play, so the only real options are like Sully and Crime. So we know they already played a one of Crime, so it's probably a Sully, maybe an Imperm, but I'm not gonna risk that. Why? And we have the out, so now we make Yellow Ray, of course, because we don't have Ray and Grave, so we can't, you know, float. Go into Blue Ray, of course. What are you searching? Gag. Keep it simple, stupid. And then hope they don't draw the out. Just hope they don't draw the out. This is a very weird play, I know. What the hell was this guy thinking? They didn't draw the out, but that's kind of annoying, right? We draw Dankling Crow, that's pretty good. Now we go into Green Ray, and enter battle and attack that. I know they can still shuffle, right? We're just filling up 3 spells. We're gonna force it out. Either they honor it, they don't. If they do, it's fine. All good with me. So now they wasted a Shiju Shuffler. We search multi-roll. Now we can Shizuku Shuffle and all that jazz too. All good. Red Ray's gonna add back in Gog. I mean, to be fair, they were probably screwed to begin with, right? Now we know for sure this is an Imperm, so there's no reason for us to pop it. Kevin, why did you search for that? So we can make Zeke to banish this for a turn, also set up our floating effect, and then end up with Blue Ray, and we still Shizuku Shuffle. All good. And now they're down to no cards. And we just have to hope they don't have an out to DD Curl. Please don't be a call by? No, it's not call by. I don't think it's call by. Right? Could be call by. If it is call by, maybe they would have banished the Blue Ray, but can't search, just quit. Sometimes tier players, man, I feel like some of them, maybe they're really that bad, or they just decide to stay in plat and stuff just to clown on people. Which kind of, you know, I feel like it's a bad thing to do. Just try to prove yourself. You're playing like a tier 0 deck. It's not that hard, right? Anyways, controversial opinions aside, we'll move on. Hey, we return. Wonder what we're gonna play against. Heroes? Tearlament. I love Tearlament. Share an effect. Discarding. Oh, the one of Herald Orange Light. And double evenly matched, but they chose to go first for some reason. End phase pass on that. That's I mean, what else could you ask for, right? This is a feels bad tier board. We got nothing, right? So this may be a Sully. So we'll see what happens. We draw for, oh wow, triple Whittle Anchor. That's hilarious. They have evenly matched, which kind of sucks, right? So now they can place a face-up card we control to the top of the deck, which is unfortunate. What do you do first, right? Well, we can upstart or we can pot a Prosperity. Prosperity, right? We banish 3, well, probably 6 if we draw, since we don't have a starter card, right? Remember, Prosperity, you don't have starter card, you banish 6. If you do have starter card or you're feeling lucky, then you banish 3. What will you banish for the 3? You will probably banish a Dark, Zeke, and probably a Kaina for 3. For 6, probably banish the one of for Blue Ray, 1 Green Ray, 1 Yellow Ray, 1 Phoenix, 1 Zeke, and then either Dark or Unicorn, probably a Unicorn, right? You don't ever try to banish your Red Rays, because that one's probably the most important one compared to all the other colors. So there's that. That's an option we can do. We can also just say, hey, upstart, maybe we'll get lucky, right? And say this, because it looks like they low-key brick too, and we have the negates for almost everything they do, so all good. I side upstart. There we go, get lucky. We draw Dankling Crow, that's not bad. Let's force it out. Chain Whittle Anchor, remember? Because thankfully that's not cost. Right? If you guys hear my neighbors, you're going wild. 1%. Hey, descend. Planet, that sucks. Sully, that. So we know that's Sully, that's probably another crime or something stupid, right? Well, it's not, well, it could be crime, I'm not sure. Now it's appropriate time to probably Prosperity. Now you banish 6. Right? They're gonna chain Danklaw. Why are these kids playing like, you know, garbage like this? It's so annoying, right? I wonder if in high diamond, probably yeah, high diamond, but I mean TCG land, nobody ever played this garbage. This is so annoying. We're gonna dank that crow. That was a misclick, I'm sorry. But at the same time, it worked out. You're gonna shuffle back our stuff anyways. Right? It's all good, don't worry. I'm gonna force it out. It's so stupid to me. Like, why would you not shuffle back your planet? Why would you not shuffle back your 1-up Herald Orange Light? You know, stuff that you can draw, but for some reason they only decide to just shuffle back Time D for Door. It makes no sense to me. You can also shuffle back like my spells, right? Which they didn't bother to do. Sorry, you can't see me right now, but makes no sense. Like, are these tier players that bad, or are they just like smurfing so they can stay in plat? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments down below if that's a hot take. What do you search? I decided to be a greedy Gary and like search for Rhoda. Right? Because we have the out for Danklaw, it doesn't matter. The other option, obviously, I could have just normal summoned Ray, but you know, I'm feeling lucky. I'm willing to bet. We know that's Sully. But just steal. They're gonna make Kakaos, and on my head, I'm like, oh no, they're gonna make Jugspadia or something stupid like that, but they're not. What unless I'm dumb. Was that not a Sully? Oh, they pitched Sully, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it was crime. Oh well. So be it. I don't who cares? Summon Ray, like if we summon Ray, it would have been something else, right? You know what I mean? So it's all good. I'm just gonna fill it with spells of grave. That too. I have nothing. That was my B. I probably should have got Ray, but I was like, you know, being greedy. Of course, you gotta negate it. Which one to use first? Of course, you use this so you can steal the Danklaw on your turn and then bop it, right? Sure, cards get banished at the moment, but that doesn't matter. We have 3 spells in grave, it's all good. You're gonna attack. And then we're gonna get very good at this game and draw the out. Which we did, so it doesn't matter. Rhoda's gonna steal Danklaw. We're gonna make Ray, bop. Bop again. Should be just like Ray. Entire time, I could have just shuffled back all my stuff, but they chose not to. I guess maybe they forgot or don't realize that. Maybe just kind of give me the win, who knows? Right, Red Ray effect, add back and Gog. Now they're gonna shuffle back, it's all good. 3 spells, 2 spells. Pretty sure it's 3. Why would they only do 2? Maybe just BM me, right? Zeke. Go into Blu-ray. What are you searching? Search for another engage. You should shuffle it back. I guess that's a positive, right? Remember that Danklaw cannot be special summoned through, I guess, Shark Cannon or Monster Reborn, because it says must be special summoned by mass change, and that is the only way you can summon it. So keep that in mind. Remember that. This past turn, draw into linkage. Now we can basically OTK them, and they just quit. All right, enough slandering tears. It's a really good deck, guys. Really good. I'm just really lucky at this game. So we'll move on to viewer replay of the day. Hey, today's viewer replay is courtesy of Soul's Light. Thank you for sending your replay. Thank you. Please check your email if you haven't already. Oh, spoilers. So I can send you a free race sticker. I always say. Additional comment says the best replay I've ever had has not been deleted yet. Should have saved the better ones. XD. Wow, that's high standards. All right, here we go. Looks like we're playing against Daron. This Duel's Cup. I know it was a while back. I'm going through it. Don't worry, gang. I would draw Veiler, Rosie O'Donnell, Upstart, Horny Drones, and Linkage. It's a mirror. There's Darion King. Of course they do. Those are very goods. And Metal Push. Oh, it is probably the mirror, huh? Ray. Again, don't play Metal Flows Fusion and Bullish Burial Goods. They're dead cards. There's things that I like to call empty advantage. This is one of those examples. Don't bother. At the time, way back then, people played it as like a small mini engine, but once you realize, wait a minute, I can just activate Desires, blah blah blah, all this other stuff, and just get the same advantage anyways, because mental substitution if you draw as a brick. Foolish Barrier Gust, the only reason why you would play 2 of them anyways to send this, so if you draw that and did that, you have another card, does nothing. You're gonna gag, so that's all good. I guess to draw a card, right? Ray effect. Make yellow ray. You're doing that so you can get a free Therion King. But remember, you have a Therion King. Corners, guys. Arrows, don't do that. Maybe Soulslide was playing Pendulums or something, right? So they get a free zone. So you can do Therion King Regulus, it's all good. Chain Veiler. The blue ray, so now they can't search. I'm very surprised they did not sorry. I'm very surprised they did not add back Ngag with red ray for some reason. They just straight up went to blue ray. That's kind of weird to me, right? Gonna shuffle back, see? Sure, hope they draw it. Now they're gonna activate multi-roll. Again, very weird. Did they draw that? I'm assuming they probably drew that, right? Because if you activate multi-roll first, or if you would probably activate multi-roll to get the free advantage off of Ngag. And now this is why kind of Therions are, you know, mixed bag, because if this is a Widow Anchor, Therion King Regulus is shutting it off, and you can't use it, right? Even if you have 3 spells in graveyard, doesn't matter. So you have to shotgun this card, and then hope your opponent doesn't have any further things. So, investigate, of course. Draw for turn. Ash, could have used that earlier, huh? Upstart for fun. Let's see what happens. We draw the out. Go in a row. So remember, in the mirror match or Strat Checker related stuff, Rosie O'Donnell is way more important than Ray. In my opinion, you should always try to send this over Ray into your graveyard as soon as possible. Right? We're gonna negate that for fun. You're choosing not to take the bait. It's all good. Now they're going to Zeke. Zeke's gonna banish this. So they have to do it. Now they do. Remember, you can chain linkage. Oh no. Well, I mean, it technically says negate, right? Negate that effect, yeah. So, I mean, there's no reason to do that, I guess, but I'll see what happens. But yeah, I think you could have chained linkage to your Zeke, so at least that doesn't, you know, get destroyed and you don't lose advantage, I guess. But that also leaves you to getting Widow Anchor, if it is Widow Anchor. Which it is. Now is appropriate time to chain linkage, never mind. Or not. Sorry, Soulslide. Well, at least Rose of Dawn's gonna come out. The Ray's gonna come out and you can negate it. Right? See, they're very smart. They are very smart. Jeez. Green Ray enter battle. Remember, you can do that because now you can send your Ray to graveyard and also will float out because this effect happens before or after damage calculation, which is before things get destroyed on this stuff, right? So send Ray's gonna float. Therion King, sure. Battle, bing, bang, boop. Go into Red Ray, right? There we go. Red Ray to add back your Afterburners. Sure. Attack again. Make Blue Ray. That one. Try to search and gag, right? Okay. So now that's the bad part, right? Because now they can reset their Widow Anchor and maybe Ngag if they want to be greedy. Or Ngag, right? Well, they have another one. Shout out DJ Khaled. Yeah, I should probably ash that. TBH, I think I would have probably saved it for the engage. Because they search another, say, Therion King. Therion King is once per turn. And like, you know, either they're gonna negate the thing and get rid of it, or they're gonna stay with it in battle phase. So, that's fine. I don't disagree with that either. They're gonna chain Widow Anchor. Now's the perfect time to chain linkage. There you go. Now what do you go into? Green Ray. Regulus. Red Ray. Red Ray, I back and God. There you go. Oof. Trying to wait to see how they blow this. And then go, yeah, after burner, sure, why not? Ray's gonna come out. Enter battle, attack that. Gain. Honestly, I think if you linkage, I probably would have done Blue Ray instead, right? Because then you have enough spells, I believe, to make this technically slightly lower attack, right? Because at the time, let's say you had Upstart, Horny Drones, and I believe you had another one, right? Never mind, you only had 2. Well, you would have 3 with linkage, right? So minus 300, and then I believe Regulus is 25, so now they have a decision to either bop your Blu-ray or not, right? Would they give up the free negate to get rid of your thing? I don't know, right? Well, that's an option. Oh, and Gak, yeah, of course we knew that. Go to Anchor, sure. Go on a Blu-ray. Search for afterburners. What are you out? Well, you have the outs, right? Let's see. You draw into linkage. So now, I think the best option is probably activate this, right? Now you're forced to either pop probably the Widow Anchor instead of the multi-roll. Your road's gonna come out, which will negate your array, and then you also have a free and guide, assuming they don't have an hash. I'm pretty sure they don't. Right? So yeah, afterburners pop probably. Oh, or that, sure. Sure. Yeah, that's gonna come out. Because remember, with afterburners, you want to pop stuff that at the moment annoys you. You know what I mean? So we know that's Widow Anchor for sure. So if I were in that position, I think I would have just popped the Widow Anchor to begin with. Yeah, and that'll get banished or whatever, right? And now they're either forced to activate it and get free advantage for it. Multi-roll, or just let it go. Because at the moment, they're on this Coliseum and doesn't do anything, right? Sure, you can add back another Regulus, which they already, I believe, already have another, right? No, JK, they only have 1, so it's not that annoying. Race could come out in the gate. Now they learned their lesson. Yep, Green Ray. Enter battle, what do you send? Widow Anchor, sure. Linkage, ooh. It's a little scary, because now they can steal your thing. Yeah. Well, I think I would have popped the Widow Anchor instead, so your red ray goes through. Oof. Oh no, that's not too big. They have the ash, so oh my god. How do you win this? So like, now I'm curious. How do you win this? Yeah, and they can reset their stuff. That's bad. Yeah, so you have Ray back. Remember that the attack gain thing is permanent. Just steal it, yeah. They link it off into Green Ray for some reason. And Rose, sure. Mika, sure. Now they can make Red Ray, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. I'm sorry, this is probably the first ever loss I think we've shown on the replay. I like to show my replays like place the reviews like first reaction, so you see it's genuine, but so is Lad. I hope you learn a couple pointers and tips, a little decisions, right? Like Striker's hard. Right guys? Striker's very hard. This is why Striker, it's fun to me, but honestly I'm not amazing at it from the very beginning, right? It took me, I feel, 2 years to get good at this and like actually consistently beat people with this deck. So, you know, don't feel bad. It's all a learning experience. I'm not one of those people who like trash and say like, don't play Striker, you're bad at this game, and gatekeep and stuff like that, right? Like I'll gatekeep certain things, absolutely, right? I'll say like, don't play Eldritch, don't play what, like Branded and stuff. You want to get good at this game, right? Play striker. That's how you learn fundamentals and stuff like that, because that's more important in my opinion for learning Yu-Gi-Oh, like at least the basics of card advantage and stuff like that, is then that'll transfer to other decks down the line if you want to play other stuff. But obviously you won't, because Ray is bait, right? But hopefully you learn some different decisions would have made some different outcomes, right? Because I think if you pop that Widow Anchor right there, then they're either forced to chain it, which they'll get advantage with the the multi-roll, or they don't. Based on your opponent, how they're playing, I'm pretty sure they were dumb and probably wouldn't have activated it. And then at that point, I think you could have searched for Red Ray. Red Ray will be able to search. You couldn't search for, let's say, your linkage back, linkage bing bam boop. And that's 33 directly, right? And then another 25 and all that stuff. So maybe you would have been screwed from the very beginning, but I think it's little decisions like that that make a difference. So anyways, please check your email if you haven't already, so I can send you your free Ray sticker. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please fill out the form down below to join that Sky Striker tournament, of course, where you shall receive a free Sky Striker deck, because I'm sure many of my audience, much of my audience is Master Duel people who don't play the physical card game. So here's your chance to own the physical cards for free. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys later. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and support me, please.